Okay, everyone, good morning. Teacher Daniel here. Um, Today we begin a new class and we're gonna focus first on writing skills, and then we are gonna move to a topic that you already know, but then we are gonna uh, expand a little further. But first, uh, go to your student book, Ventures 4, Lesson E, and Unit 9, and open on page 118. Go to your textbook, the student book, and open on page 118, 118. And we are going to focus this first part of our class in writing skills. Writing, okay? One hundred and 118. Okay, so you have the text in front of you. So let me make it bigger so you can see it better. Okay, so this is what you have. So before you write, I want you to visualize and think a little bit before you write. Think about these questions and think about the answers, okay? What is the environmental problem in this photo? Look at this photo here. Look at the picture and tell me, what's the environmental problem in this photo? Can you tell me? And why is it a problem? You first identify the problem. Now, why is it a problem? Can you tell me the causes? Why is this a problem? And number 3, how does this problem hurt people and the environment? Why or how does this problem hurt people and the environment? Now we are talking about the effects. Okay? Let's continue here. Let's take a look at the exercise, the text now. Okay, I'm gonna make it. We're gonna read, I'm gonna read, and then we're gonna read again, okay? So let's focus on the text here. I'm gonna read, just follow in your book, okay? Just follow the reading in your book. The causes and effects of smog. Smog is a serious environmental problem in my city. One cause is that there are too many cars on the roads and highways. Most of the cars have only one person, the driver. People seem to take a lot of unnecessary trips. They drive to the drugstore instead of walking 2 blocks. Another cause of smog in my city is that we use too much electricity. Since many homes are not energy efficient, our city's power plant has to produce more electricity. The burning coal from the power plant produces more air pollution. The smog is thick, so the air is hard to breathe. Consequently, on many days, it is unsafe for children and senior citizens to be outside. Smog also kills many trees and plants that produce oxygen and clean the air. If people drove less and used less electricity, I am sure our air quality would improve. Okay, so let's read one more time, and now you're going to repeat after me. okay? The causes and effects of smog. Smog is a serious environmental problem in my city. One cause is that there are too many cars on the roads and highways. Most of the cars have only one person, the driver. People seem to take a lot of unnecessary trips. They drive to the drugstore instead of walking 2 blocks. Another cause of smog in my city is that we use too much electricity. Since many homes are not energy efficient, our city's power plant has to produce more electricity. The burning coal from the power plant produces more air pollution. The smog is thick, so the air is hard to breathe. Consequently, on many days, it is unsafe for children and senior citizens to be outside. Smog also kills many trees and plants that produce oxygen and clean the air. If people drove less and used less electricity, I am sure our air quality would improve. Good. Did you understand the reading? Okay, so now this is what we have to do. We're going to go to the exercise, and this is what you have. Okay, so this exercise now, I know you cannot work with you cannot work with a partner. That's okay, just forget about this. But look, complete the graphic organizer with information from the model paragraph. So now, with everything you read, you just have to now complete, okay? So this is the part when you stop the video and try to do it by yourself, or you just keep going and follow along. You already know that I prefer that you stop the video and try to do the exercise by yourself. But since I'm not there to see what you're doing, you can just follow if you feel like that it's too hard or too difficult, or you just don't want to try. Okay, So let's take a look here. What is the problem? The problem is smog. One of the causes is too many cars. Too many cars causes smog. Okay. What is the other problem? What is the other problem that leads to this? What is the other cause that leads to this? Do you remember what the book said? The person mentioned that people use too much electricity, right? Remember? Because the houses are not energy efficient. So because of yeah, and then you have to use more electricity. Okay, so too many cars, and one detail, most cars only have one person. What's the other detail that happens there? Why we have the detail, why so many too many cars? People take unnecessary trips, remember? Unnecessary trips. And the person said, instead of walking, they take unnecessary trips. Okay. Now let's talk about use too much electricity. So two things. I said one, right? The detail about people use too much electricity. Homes or the homes are not energy efficient. This is what we talked about. Yeah, I mentioned this a little bit. Yeah, homes are not energy efficient. And what's the other detail about using too much electricity? Do you remember what the person said? Hmm? Yes, power plants burn more coal. Yeah, that's one of the, because the power plants have to produce more energy, more electricity. So they also need more energy to produce more energy. So they burn coal, okay? So what's the effect of smog? One is air is hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe. And what's the other effect? It's unsafe to be outside, right? Especially children and elderly, right? Yeah, it's unsafe to be outside, so people have to be careful, especially children and elderly. Yeah, because of the smog. And what else happens as a result, as an effect of the smog? Yeah, kills trees and plants. That's the other problem of smog. Okay, easy or difficult? That's an easy exercise, right? I know it's a complicated to understand what to put, but it was not complicated to understand the text, right? Isn't it's hard to understand what the book wants in terms of cause. What do you have to put here? But it's not hard to understand the text as a whole, so that's okay. And that's why we have this exercise to help you to improve your understanding, comprehension of the text, and also to improve your writing skills. Okay, I just want to go to next page. Okay, page 119. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so next page. This is an interesting thing. Okay, let me make it big. So see, this is a way of organizing your ideas to write a paragraph. Okay, and this is just a way of planning the paragraph. You don't write anything yet. You just plan first, and then you start writing. This is like taking notes, but in an organized manner. Okay, so I really want you to do this. Uh, this is a good exercise. It can be about any topic, but think about an environmental problem. Okay, something, a pollution of rivers or whatever. Just think about it and do some research, and then fill out this organizer here, this paragraph organizer. And then after you're finished with this, try to write a paragraph like the one that we saw in exercise 1B, page 118. This is really a good exercise. It demands some work, but it's good if you try to do it. And I'll be happy to make some corrections and work on it, okay? So please just let me know, and and reach out to me if you need any help, okay? But that's all for now. Let's take a break and we come back, okay? But let's take a break now.